Good evening, my name is The Ferret on Alarmcopter's server of Joyous Wind.
Hello!
And today we're on the special event Halloween Doomsday. And yes, exploiting is a kickable offence, but you guys start getting ideas. I mean, hopefully this is the more updated map in which, you know, Valve have tightened things up a bit. But yeah, no exploiting. The devil is don't be a dickbag. And we try to have fun in this game. Now anyway though, today's Doomsday, I mean this is one of the old classic maps, pretty much rewrapped with Halloweeny stuff, so this should be fun.
Yeah, I feel like this is kind of, it's almost like a necessary update to Doomsday in that, you know, beforehand no one actually cared to play the game as it was meant to be played, but now it's kind of, you know, people are playing it just because it's a means to an end and they get to play bumper cars. It's kind of cool in that regard.
Ooh, bumper cars. And Brascal immediately gets hit by the hammer and sent back. But yeah, the thing is though with this that they have actually kind of made the rules slightly easier for this one. I mean, when you get to the top, you almost pretty much instantly win, and I do think that ramp goes up a bit quicker.
Yeah, I have noticed that it is considerably faster than what it used to be, and I think like the whole respawn timer and everything, as far as I can tell, that seems to be a whole lot faster. It does kind of seem as if it's pretty much been made, you know, like the other Halloween maps, everyone knows that this is not the main event. The main event is the bonus level, and I think Valve have kind of just really acknowledged that now, and just like, yeah, whatever, you're not going to play this part properly, just, you know, win it fast and play bumper cars.
Oh wow, that's some nice spellcasting there from Rene. Get off a lift. And, well, okay, glitchy soldier is glitchy. Maybe it's just my screen, but I don't know. There's Brascal. This is the thing, Brascal is actually doing a nice game here of just generally staying on the point and keeping an eye on it and not dying too hard. Okay, Mr. Deer's all servers all glitched, but yeah, as we said, no, please, nobody exploiting. Now, in any case, though. Oh, and who got shot in the face? I think Face's main man now take that guy down. No, we're not skipping bumper cars. We're actually going to be doing bumper cars. And oh, looks like spell came out.
No guns.
No, suddenly the group mode engaged. This is the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
I do like the fact that, you know, at the least, it does seem as if everybody's been decent enough not to put a sentry near the hammer, because that's pretty much like the status quo in any kind of standard server play in this mode, where as soon as that spell goes off, there's a sentry that kills the entirety of the enemy team. Well,
actually, to be fair, they have fixed that now, so it doesn't happen. Also, they've removed all projectiles when that happens, so, you know, they haven't tightened up. A strange move by Valve. They've made the game less fun, but more fun, if you know what I mean. That's the thing, yeah, I wouldn't be like a, you know, TF2 public fair if I didn't read the updates. I mean, it's a small thing. I mean, one of the most recent updates I love at the moment is the one where basically when you mute people now, you mute them in text. So if they are spamming the chat, you can just go mute them and go, yeah, nope, I don't have to see that ever again.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, really handy for me. And also, there's a bit of glitchiness at the moment. Seemingly, people keep kind of dying and then not really properly dying. It might be something to do with my hard. Unsure about that.
No, I'm seeing that as well.
And I think like it's becoming like a proper game of Doomsday right now, and nobody is pretty much giving away the game. They really want to pretty much win this properly.
Yeah, I mean it has been basically Red's game the entire time, but I can kind of see possibly, you know, a little bit of foreshadowing to maybe someone who might be in the standings on Blue's side of things for an MVP. I'm not going to say who it is, but they are doing some really good work, basically stopping Red every single time.
Yep, that's nice. I mean, this is the thing. To be fair, we've not actually really talked about the Doomsday side of this, actually. Most of the time it's been with the Halloween elements. But yeah, this is the thing, though. As we always say, you can't lose the game if you have the intel. And you can only lose the game if you don't have the intel. If you don't have the intel. Look at Blue. Okay, this is Blue's first attempt on here, and they're making it work. They've actually got the, the standard thing of get somebody else on the cart. Well, not on the cart, ramp. But, better come back. And, this is still... Oh, that was a nice save there from that spy. Trying to keep the intel alive.
Yeah, as you can see there, it is going down a hell of a lot faster than you'd normally see on Doomsday. Because, yeah, straight away.
Yeah, no, I think this is the thing. When you get to the top, it goes a lot quicker. But and here goes a spell.
Balloon head spell. And that's just a taste.
And here goes the sniper frenzy. Oh yeah, forget there's like limited, also less gravity as well. Well, the things I love with this particular mode, very heavy jump off, and you basically flying. It's like a heavy rocket jumping green or jumping off somewhere, flying majestically and firing a minigun while they're doing that. Only in Halloween. Thing is, all that said and done though, the intel's gone back. So and there's Steve the Hippo. Well, no, he's picked up the rare spell yet. Okay, that's a nice done from Rabid Collie. Remember you last time. And did you set off the spell? Oh, that was not a great place to release the Monoculus. This is the thing though, I actually quite liking these guys, they're still playing competitively. Yeah, there's bumper cars and all that, and you kind of want to do it, some don't want to do that. But we're going to win this match though.
Yeah, I have to say, this has been the first time since the update that I've seen anybody actually compete to win the point. I think so far it's been pretty much, whoever's fastest, go get the package, and then we'll play some Mario Kart. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually seen any actual, bullets flying around.
Yeah, no, traditionally what happens with this is like, EAS just don't need to do that. But in a strange way, it's really weird from Valve in that they kind of already know their game this particular game's unpopular, so they just kind of made it a formality. Well, seriously, I would like to see that Mario Kart mod. Oh, look at this. We might finally get a winner. Zion's on it. Remember, stand more to the middle with this one. There you go. I think that's done. Where are you going?
Welcome to the looting gallery.
Okay, with some quick switching, and there we go. It's the head-on-head bumper cars. Look at that initial melee right there. Duckies everywhere. To be honest, I really don't know how to commentate this. We had, massive amount of people asking for a Halloween map, and this is what you're getting. Yeah,
to be honest, this is kind of like, Babby's first Formula 1 or something. Like, I honestly don't really know how the mechanics of this map work, just because when two players crash, I'm not sure how the, duck losing mechanic is worked out, because it seems like everybody loses ducks, and it doesn't matter, who hits into who. It's just kind of like, there's no real rules, and Valve kind of just they haven't put too much thought into how it plays. They just know that people just really want to race around and hit each other. The ducks are just a formality, really.
Yeah, I feel that's the case with this, but, personally, I do feel that the bumper cars are kind of fun, really. I mean, some people really hate them. Some people think, TF2's going to die soon. Is it me, or is any time there's an update somebody doesn't like comes out, they think, oh my god, TF2's going to die? No, it's not. It's going to take... Get over it in 2 weeks' time, you're back to normal again.
If anything, updates like this, in my eyes, sort of tend to prove that TF2 has still got quite a lot of life left in it, because, if they've still got the time and effort to put an update of, this size in it, where they introduce, a brand new mechanic in it, an entirely brand new mechanic into the game, albeit on a single map, it kind of proves that Valve still care about it, and they're going to see it through into the long run, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, and also the thing with bumper cars, I mean, this opens a whole new world of TF2 if they ever get inside the area of vehicles in the game. But anyway, when Red wins that, we weren't paying attention so much.
Somehow.
Kind of difficult to. Okay, round 2. And yeah, red team wins that. I think they won the initial getting into animation in the ducky round. Personally, the kind of straight up bumper cars one isn't my favourite. I prefer the platforms because that's hilarious, and actually the football's pretty good. But the ducky one, nah, not so keen on that.
Yeah, I think the problem with the duck one is obviously with all these Halloween maps, there's kind of an element of just random shit, and you have no idea what's going on. But the ducky one, I think, like I said, there's no real way of telling who lost the ducks when two enemy players clash, whereas, you know, the football one and the platform one, you can kind of control who's going to win it. You know, it does come down a little bit to skill.
Yeah, to be fair, I mean, saying skill in these particular types of game, I'm not sure that's going to be a really legitimate way of, you know, it's like, skill, I guess, from what I can see so far, it's basically assholes just ramming each other constantly until somebody wins. Looks like red are going straight up again. Blue is, I think Blue's decided, you know, they can't really be bothered with this. Lunar Republic's sitting on the bench. Yeah, he's getting on the team. Anyway, there he goes. And that's Alpha Zero holding on to the intel for dear life. That intel, didn't ask me that intel, it actually regens your health, so it's really quite nice. You've got a long time, and looks like being a quick bumper car round straight in.
I love how he's jumping up to it.
And we're done here. Well, that was quick. And hopefully we'll get my other bumper car rounds this time. MLG Mario Kart.
Ah.
And it's the soccer game. The thing I like about this though, oh wow, seriously, is that going to be her first goal? And it was! That was an amazing first goal! But the thing I found with this is actually, it's kind of the wrong move is to go straight for the ball. Someone hold back a bit, wait for it to go in the first time, then have a second charge going in for the second one.
Yeah, the thing is with this ball as well, the physics on it are, to be honest, they are batshit insane. Like, you can hit it just barely and it goes miles, or you can ram straight into it and it just like rolls above you, and you know, you're kind of better off just chill out at your goal and have like 3 or 4 goalies, and with any luck one of them will hit it far enough that it goes all the way over the other side. And also this is like the only one that's actually easy to commentate as well. Yeah,
2-0 to red so far. You know, blue team, I don't know what to say about them. Maybe they should try ramming it a bit more, maybe use the boxing glove thing on them. And there's already the Headless Horseman. Designed to wreck stuff immediately. And looks like red teams are going to be into this straight away. Oh, no, no. Blue needs to get that away. To be fair, looks like most of red are still on the pitch. You know, blue is kind of suffering at the moment.
Yeah, I have to admit, I do like the whole sort of, you know, respawn tactic thing, or respawn mechanic where, you know, you just have to touch a friendly player as it goes. I really like that, because, you know, in the older Halloween modes, you know, you kind of die and that's it. You know, tough. You have to wait until the next game. This is a little bit more forgiving, and I also like the fact that it's kind of Smash Brother Mario Kart in a way.
I've now found Party One. Yes, he is stuck behind the goal, which he just scored for him, and I think he's managed to get out. He's back. He's back, and blue win that. Oh god damn it! Look at one guy, and blue suddenly just win. Red suddenly win the game out of nowhere. Okay, round 3. One thing I always find, especially in the more pubby servers, Valve tier servers, I'm going to keep using that. I love the whole term Valve tier. The thing is, I can play Scout, jump out so quickly, get to the intel, and just take the rare spell immediately. And sometimes you get that rare spell straight from the off, you can really bugger up an enemy team.
Something I'd like to see, I mean, obviously pretty much right by the sort of Marasmus bust on the top area, that is sort of a spawn point for pumpkins. I don't know whether or not, when you've got the platform quite high up, whether or not that pumpkin has enough of a blast radius to kill people on the platform. Because that would be really interesting to see if an enemy team can, you know, just like a sniper, pick that pumpkin off and kill like 5 guys all trying to camp.
Yep, that would be fun. The pumpkins are one of those lovely fun elements, random critness.
The
And the intel's back. The red defended that pretty damn well. Red tried to get away with that, but blue just held that thing down. Oh, and spellcasting there from Faceless Mei. Nicely done. There's Pit. And yeah, he's still CTF for him. He's using and a jump just for shits and giggles.
Pro strats.
Gets away from the hammer there. I mean, who's that chasing him down? There's Shaggy, I think. You're leaving it. Where's blue? Nobody on blue team is aiming up this end. Oh no, it just jumped over it! Who was that scout? How did you miss the intel? Oh jeez, that was... What is it with Doomsday? It just brings up the derp in some people. And red are in that. Okay, Zahn's on there again. This is just good old fashioned capping right here. Oh, and then Party Pooper Pub Scrub. Zahn's back. He's on fire. Also dead. Look at red team, that they are really trying to keep that intel in their position.
Yeah, to say as well as that, Brass Squirrel well on his way to another possible. I can't even remember what the word
MVP.
is. MVP.
No, I mean
purely
seriously.
for trying.
No, I mean we're not doing was it Pipeline ever again? But seriously, that was one of the most deserved MVPs of all time for sheer amount of effort involved. Is it me or nobody's pick up the intel? They've all kind of forgotten.
I've never actually seen this spell either. This is brilliant.
Right now, I'm keeping an eye on the intel, and just nobody's here. Yeah, I have noticed the ragdolls have been something a bit funny with them recently. They just don't seem to be like doing something properly. That might be hard update. It might be a bad update. And suddenly Monoculous. That's the thing. Personally, I would say Monoculous back for the point, because that is essentially good. If you put that on top of the thing as it's going up, that's just pretty much goalie right there. You know. And there we go. Okay, Pub Scrub's on the cart. Blue team just about keeping possession. Just about. And where did the intel go? Oh yeah, because if you Uber the guy carrying the intel, he will immediately drop it. But yeah, look at Red. Red's just, man, they're keeping possession today. I mean, this third game is really going for it. Whoa, whoa, that spell actually moved the camera.
Yeah.
I suddenly feel vulnerable. I want to violate it. And there goes the fire alarm. Almost burned its own. And there, okay. There we go. Okay, now it's gone back. Red's turn this time. The one thing I always find that ghost though is so amazing. It's just like, oh no, scared, no.
I have noticed that everybody does seem to forget that ghost. Like, whoever picks up the intel is going to be scared anyway. So they're kind of just taking one for the team, and they'll pick it up. You know, they'll get someone else to pick it up because, you know, if you're scared, you're probably going to get killed.
Oh, look at this though. Oh, that spy. Nice stab work, but oh dear. A lot of effort going in that. That spy did not stand a chance that time. And look at the M2 in there. And oh, I got capped. Okay. Hopefully we get the shell. We get the platforms this time. I haven't seen it, man. That's why I'm not ignoring it.
Welcome to a game I call.
Yay.
And we have the platforms. Okay, this is going to be fun. So I remember when this first came out, and you know, there was people just basically hugged the middle column the entire game, towards the end actually, and they've now removed that and put the headless horseman in. Oh dear. Okay, that's 50-50. Looks like half the teams managed to stay in.
I do love the fact that this is like kind of the closest to a normal game in that you can actually kind of roll over on this if you have any semblance of knowing what you're doing. Because
yeah.
I've played games on this before where, you know, you win on the first platform, and you know these are the guys that, I don't know, maybe these guys were too busy carrying on playing the normal maps, but I would like to see at least someone on here get pro with this.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I find it really quite hard to get pro. I'm always one of those guys who keeps zooming off by accident like an idiot.
Ooh, there, that one, that one.
And somebody just basically ricocheted off somebody and fell to the bottom. Ooh, 4 to 6. This is the thing though with the ghosts. I just love the way you see one go whoop, come over the side, and it's like.
Oh, there, that one, that one, that one.
But this game's lasted ages. This is one of the longest Halloween games. Also, seriously, that thing from the bottom there. Oh god, I didn't know it had eyes. That's got eyes. That's horrible.
Suddenly scary.
And uh-oh, somebody sped off. Yeah, they went straight down there. And 6 for 6. This is going to go to the end, isn't it? This is going to get really plain tedious.
I don't know whether or not this might actually be coming down to good sportsmanship and they are leaving it to the last game because some of these guys aren't really attempting to kill each other.
Well, what I find with this, you can sometimes... Oh my... 2 to 4? Nope. Oh! I think we got a winner! Yep! Oh! Red actually managed to elimination before the end. Nicely done.